Hello everybody, it's Holly with Capes and Crowns, and this is episode 2 of season 2 of the Song Story series, which is where I talk about a song from the album From the Dark, and then I play an acoustic version. So, if you don't want to hear me talk about the song, you just want to listen to the acoustic version, skip to this time. So, second song in the album is called Beautiful Mess, and the tune for this song, that thing, that tune is something that I've been humming for such a long time, since I was 6 maybe even, and I'm 15 now, so that's 9 years, maybe 7. So, but at least 7 years I've been singing it. Just humming it along and and I always thought that it was from a song somehow, but I never knew what the song was. And I asked other people and I hummed it and they were like, I don't know, it sounds familiar, I guess, but they didn't know where it was from. So I was like, okay. And then one day when it was time to start this album, I was just like, you know what? I have this tune that I've been humming for ages. Can't find the song that it's actually from, if it is even from another song. So I'm like, might as well just make it a song. So that's what I did. I figured it out by ear on the bass, and because I also wanted to sort of mess around with a bassier song, because most of my songs are piano and synth and acoustic and all that. So I wanted to try out a bass song. So this song's really different from anything that I've ever done. So it's a bit weird. It's a bit, I don't know, it's just not, this album is, oh my gosh, I feel like this album's definitely better than Missing, and that's because I've built off of what I learned from Missing. That was the bones, the very beginning of anything I've ever made. So I just built off of that, and basically similar lyrics, similar themes, basically similar instrument style, but I just made it better. And that's sort of what the whole deal with music is. You gotta constantly be improving, but I've never done anything like this song before, which is why I feel like it's just this style I'm not quite used to yet. But most of the songs in this album, I did 11 songs that were all similar. So I had 11 songs worth of practice, basically. And now I'm ready to do a new album with everything that I've learned from that album. But this is sort of from that very start part again. I don't know. But anyway, that was a big old sidetrack. So I started it with the bass, and I started just because I had an idea for I wanted to use this bass riff for a long time, because I figured it out, for a couple months I was like, oh, I really want to use it, but I didn't have any good lyrics for it. I kept trying to come up with lyrics, and they were all just weren't it. And then I just all of a sudden came up with the chorus, the "You're all over the place, scattered at best, you're such a beautiful mess." I came up with that, and I'm like, boom. I didn't actually have the melody for that, and I was like, actually, oh my god, that would go so well with that bass riff that I've been trying to figure out something to for so long. So I did that, and then I just did the dun 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 dun, with the bass, with the little running finger guys. That's cool. I did that, and I just built up on the lyrics, and with the bass riff that I had, and then I just recorded the bass, and it was I felt such a cool and I recorded the vocals, and I built up on it for a while. And this song probably took the longest out of all the ones I've had to record, because it was definitely the hardest, because like I said before, the standard of this album is higher than of the last album. Even when I listen to Missing now, I'm like, yeah, it's good, but I would change this and this, and that's just how music grows, like, and I'm not gonna, like, that's just, like, how I was at the time. Maybe one day I'll go back and redo it, but I don't like to stick on things for too long because I just get sick of it. So, but anyway. So I spent a long time on this song because everything else in the album was up to a higher standard, and I felt like this song kind of wasn't. And I feel like I kind of got it there-ish. I still feel like this song isn't as good as the other ones, but I don't know. I still like it. I'm still proud of it because it's something different. Maybe people will like it, I'm not sure. But anyway, that's basically how it came about. It's really different from anything I've ever done. But as far as the meaning, it's basically just about, like, realizing when you're helping people too much, if that makes sense. When people go through hard times, like, you still want to support them and, like, be friends with them or whatever with them, and you still care about them and everything, but you got to realize when it's, like, too much for you. You got to just, like, you can still like them, but you just gotta take a break or whatever. It's sort of about, like, it's just about sometimes when people, you know that someone is a good person, but that sometimes can make things worse, because if you can be angry at them, if you can hate them, then, and they've, like, been a bit weird, then you can just move on. But if you know that they're a good person, and you care about them still, and they care about you still, then it's, like, kind of sucky. And I kind of always try and be as understanding of people as possible, so I don't really think anyone's a bad person. I think everyone's a good person because everyone's born good. It's only things that have happened in their life that make them bad. So that's, like, always the case with me. It's basically just realizing that you need to look after yourself as well as looking after other people. Like, you can look after other people, but also sort of you've got to look after yourself. And also, the last verse is about, like, when people make things a competition that should not be a competition, it's just stepping back from that and realizing that if you're doing good, that's a good thing. You should be, like, building that up. You should be saying, I'm doing well, that's amazing, this is great, I'm so amazing because I'm doing well. You shouldn't be like, oh, I'm doing so bad, that makes me the best. Like, that's not how things should work, but that's often how things do work, and you think, oh, well, I'm not as bad as them, so I have to be as bad as them. And I feel like sometimes people can do this unintentionally, but usually it's, like, a bit, like, in the back of their mind, they know what they're doing. That's just, like, I hate that so much. I hate it. So that's what that part's about. But the rest of it's just about, like, really wanting to look after people, but not having it in you, sort of, to do it. Anyway, whatever. Let's just sing the song. Oh, and one last thing, sorry, before the song starts. I did this on bass, but because this is, like, acoustic stuff, like, I couldn't really bass acoustic. I guess I could, but it was, like, just easier, so I just did the bass riff on the piano now, and it's really easy, just whatever. This song is called Beautiful Mess. It's my unkind that keeps me up at night. I know it's not my fight, but it's a habit of mine. such a beautiful mess. Yeah, all over the place, scattered a mess. But you're such a beautiful mess. They can't be the best, I'll be the best at being the worst. I don't wanna get sucked in, I just get more people hurt. It's like a disease, it spreads and it grows. So don't listen to me if I start to let it show. You're all over the place, scattered a mess. You're beautiful, but you're a mess. Yeah, all over the place, scattered a mess. I'm trying to clean up your mess. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've tried my best, but I can't clean up your mess. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. I can't clean up your mess. Oh, 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 oh. I can't clean up your mess. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. I can't clean up your mess. I can't clean up your mess. Thank you so much for watching. If you like that, you can listen to the real version. Spotify, iTunes, on this channel, everything, whatever. Whoa. So if you like the music and stuff, please like, subscribe, and share with all your friends. Tell them, hey, this is good music, listen to it, and then they will listen to it, and then yay. Okay. Peace out.